All right, here we go. This is a ranked 1v1 on Dusk. Simple. Between the green player on the left side, Nuclear Pizza in the Envision Osprey flying a, I think this is Bill. I don't, God, the FLA pilots. I always forget which is the equivalence. Either way, and his opponent, the blue player on the right side, it is Tangibility in the Zara Classic Bomber. Zara, the equivalent of Gabe, so the flight energy efficiency negative for a bunch of other positives. So, does look like Nuclear Pizza is going pretty standard, and Tangi going with a shooter, at the bottom, so it will clear this. It'll clear this other Longhorn, this T99. I don't know about clear, but that's what they'll start attacking. Oh, and a Rebel opening to neutralize the other the forward. Nuclear Pizza taking it a little bit ahead of Tangi. The creeps have just finally started walking up the little ramp over here. So Nuclear Pizza is ahead of the mid-fight with the Dillos here. Attacking the T99, will be able to heal up whatever he needs to. Tangi as the bomber, though, against Dillos, if he moves fast enough on the ground, which he probably can, will start to wreck these Dillos, doing a little bit of damage. The Osprey will be able to heal him up pretty easily. Where were those Rebels? Okay, so he has a couple of Rebels and some tanks sitting over here and going all the way back. Stacking some creeps. Oh, he might be planning an eventual push out using creep timing to be able to, get an upper hand in the fight. So Sams do go into the outpost, grabbing it under his control. He is sending out some boomers with his Rebels and his Longhorn. And where are those creeps? They are coming in from behind, so he might be able to neutralize this outpost, which will probably happen with all these units sitting over here. And Nuclear Pizza forced to reallocate his units to the north side of the outpost. And the creeps are going to walk in. Tangi going to be able to take this outpost under his control very briefly. The Dillos will very likely knock him down. Oh, but the boomers in queue. He might be able to get a couple of things killed. Nuclear Pizza forced to pull back 7-12, down by 5, and Tangi gonna do a little bit more micro, putting his Longhorn in front. Nuclear Pizza continually having to shuffle his tanks back toward his forward outpost, and more creeps are walking past right now. Tangibility has a 14-8 lead. It's not a huge lead, but it's it's just by a small number, but because the numbers are so small right now, it's almost double what Nuclear Pizza has. Tangi gonna be able to do a lot of damage with that bomber against Dillos, because Dillos are typically clumped together a lot, especially on this bottleneck. A lot of Nuclear Pizza's units are dying, forced to create a defensive line over here. Now Tangi does have a defensive line over here as well, and now Tangi has clearly won the mid. We are 2 minutes into the game. Nuclear Pizza getting whatever salvage you can. Tangi will get this outpost neutralized. The single shooter here doing a little bit of damage. I think we'll hit this Buster first. Yeah, the Buster will take tiny amounts of damage from that shooter. However, Tangi with his bombs, he has level 1 bombs, and Nuclear Pizza gonna force him away, but Tangi, I think, did he get anything killed? No, I don't think so, but just continued bombing runs. Does he even have bomb units? No, he doesn't have bomb units. He does have the boomers, though, so that, well, it doesn't necessarily do the same thing, but you can use them for the most part the same way. You can use boomers like bombs because they do have the damage on death mechanics still, and right now Nuclear Pizza saving 2 of the Dillos. However, Tangi was able to finish off 1 of them. And the shooter finally goes down. However, there's another one here. Easy to spam those shooters. They are very cheap, and just got to put them somewhere off to the side, and they will eventually do lots of damage. Right now, Tangi is at a 15-27 lead. Well, I should have said the bigger number first because that's the convention, but either way, 15-27, Nuclear Pizza pretty substantially behind, almost at a 2-1 disadvantage. However, will start leapfrogging with Busters. Tangi now just gonna push out. That is a lot of units, actually. What is he supplementing them with? What is he building? He is building Rebels right now. Let's go to his build queue. He is building Rebels, dropping them for distraction fire, and will he be able to successfully take this win? He is just switching to T right now. I don't know why he didn't just send him on T to begin with. Maybe he was thinking of pushing past, but all of these units, maybe he wanted them to be positioned here instead because they would have made a much sharper turn in. And yeah, now they are pretty much really mixed in Nuclear Pizza's units. Nuclear Pizza's outpost will probably go down to neutral sometime really soon, and that's a lot of units mixed in, and I think it's going to be Tangi's game right now, or at least Tangi's little skirmish over here, dropping with a bomber, getting whatever he can, slash down, but goes down, so that's pretty huge. And Nuclear Pizza also gets finished off by the heavy flacker, and both of them drop a daw. And yeah, 19-6 advantage for Tangi at this point. Let's see. Very little over here for Nuclear Pizza. What does Nuclear Pizza have? Just that 1 Dillo in his build queue, and right now Tangi has almost, well, not, I wasn't gonna say complete map control. Well, I was gonna say, but it's more like just he has a huge outpost advantage. NuclearPizza's creeps walking over toward Tangi's forward, not going to get that far. Tangi just waiting for his own creeps to walk in and, you know, prioritizing on unit micro. Does he have any healing units over here? No, he doesn't have any healing units in his loadout even. Oh, no, he does. He has Patchers. Oh, no, okay, so he does have Patchers out on the field. Wow, what? For some reason, I was looking for Ratchets. That's like, it's just because they're so commonly used all the time. And NuclearPizza doing whatever he can for salvage. However, will he be able to get back to this Dillo in time? Yes, he does save it. Tangi not able to finish it off. And, yeah, but it's still 9-28. Tangi, all he really has to do is push out right now. I was going to say pull out, but that would have been inappropriate. But, yeah, I mean, 30-11, I think even just with a straight fort push and with a little bit of supportive micro, he would easily be able to win this game just because of the huge unit advantage that he has, and could even drop a couple of distraction units over here to neutralize and take this outpost under his control. One Seeker does go down, but Tangi is on the wrong side of the outpost. But will NuclearPizza be able to secure this kill? No, he is not able to get that kill on Tangi. That might have been, well, I don't know if it would have been enough, but that's definitely something that he needed to be able to have a chance in this game. And, oh, actually, Tangi is already moving out. A couple of Brutes over here to neutralize this top outpost, or to kill whatever they can. Brutes do massive amounts of damage to outposts, and right now Tangi's just spamming the Brutes. One Rebel coming out also is, no, setting them to hold position, so not going to go for the straight-up kill. NuclearPizza with a pretty solid defensive line over here and plenty of units to defend with, so I guess that was probably the smart decision, and this outpost does go to blue, so Tangi now with complete map control, not before when I was about to say it, but now does have complete map control. Brutes in the outpost, a couple of Dillos over here for NuclearPizza. It's very unlikely to be enough. I don't know why he's not using these units, pushing them out or anything like that, but I mean, that would definitely be enough. Okay, oh no, he's not doing that yet. I'm not really sure why he's not choosing to use those units. There's actually, I mean, they are literally doing absolutely nothing. These might as well not be on the field because they are just not. I mean, all they're yeah, they are blocking this path of egress right here for NuclearPizza, but it's, you know, it's not a very large factor in this game. And now Tangi is just choosing to micro them forward. Okay, now he is going to start to send them out before he does even more micro. It's 30-18. NuclearPizza is still fighting back pretty handily actually with that Osprey, but Tangi is just going to push in pretty quickly here, mixing in Rebels with his Longhorn, and yeah, it was very, very advantageous. I mean, mostly I would say it was the timing that he decided to do his pushes. Yeah, and with that that initial win, that mid-fight win with the boomers mixed in was pretty huge, and the Dillos were not able to get the upper hand here, especially because they weren't just like rushed and pushed out like a lot of people use them, you know, nowadays. And NuclearPizza is probably well, I mean, the numbers are evening out. However, Tangi does have complete map control. NuclearPizza is being dominated, but I think you get a, oh, is it a 4 times credit boost when you're being dominated? I'm not sure, but you do get a lot more credits. So Tangi actually now is probably even with NuclearPizza in terms of the income, but you can't see the income right now. However, NuclearPizza is losing a lot of damage and will probably just get you know, be defeated just from domination damage. Oh no, he neutralizes his outpost and is starting to make a comeback. Right now, Tangi is, yeah, actually behind in terms of upkeep, 19-13. He could probably just get a finish just by straight up doing fort drops, but we'll probably start to make a defense now. No, continuing the pressure. That's a lot of Dillos over there, so that's, I don't know how you know, effective this is going to be. I mean, I would think that maybe just bombing. He did not upgrade his bombs yet, I mean, further than 1, but he does have level 1 Whirlwind as he is at level 8. NuclearPizza still marvelously doing all this micro with so many Dillos right now, trying to keep Tangi on his toes, and yeah, just aggressively moving forward, and he might actually be able to make a comeback right now. That's pretty huge. He is ahead in the unit upkeep. If he pushes out these Dillos with enough AA support, he will be able to just overtake whatever Tangi has over at that forward outpost. He has only 1 Seeker out on the field right now, I think. Let's see. No, 3. What were the other 2? One's here, and the other one is, oh, right here. Okay, I missed that one. But now Tangi is doing a couple of Dillo drops, or not Dillo drops, Rebel drops. I was gonna say to get a finish, but that's definitely not enough. Just random Rebel drops here and there with a couple of units in defense was probably not. He was probably not trying to get a complete kill, just trying to chip away, chip. And just a single Rebel, not even bringing multiple Rebels to do the drops. And he has pretty much nothing in defense over here. So NuclearPizza, oh, wait a minute. He has 18 units on the units with upkeep on the field. I guess there's these Brutes over here and whatever he has in his build queue, which is nothing actually. So where is all of those you know, units worth of upkeep? I guess it's all the Brutes. So yeah, now NuclearPizza has, I would say he has the unit advantage. He could move out. However, it is very scary against that bomber, so he really needs to spam those Seekers to keep the bomber away, to prevent him from doing, you know, from doing damage while the Dillos are on their way to whatever they're going to attack. Just like that, NuclearPizza loses a Dillo. And it might have been two. I'm not exactly sure. No, it looks it was just a creep. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, but yeah, it's a little surprising for me to see that Tangi has not upgraded his bombs, because I know that he's aware how strong bombs are when they get leveled up. And yeah, it's just a little strange to see NuclearPizza, you know, spreading his Dillos out pretty well, so Tangi can't really concentrate on a specific clump of Dillos or anything like that. NuclearPizza trying to get a little bit, you know, done, trying to get something killed by microing those Dillos over here, but you know, in a 1v1 on Dust, you can't really do too much of that unless the opponent is really, really distracted. Now with 4 Dillos dropped, Tangi dropping with a Whirlwind, NuclearPizza with a, you know, enough to carry 4 in his cargo, able to save all of them, healing them all up, and just dropping them right back for the same exact fight that he started with. But Tangi real low on health. Oh, NuclearPizza not going to try to get that finish. Dropping a single shooter to distract those Dillos from firing on anything down here. And, oh, now goalie does come out on the battlefield, so NuclearPizza might be able to, you know, let's see, Tangi doesn't really have anything to combat against that. I guess he has rollers. But, yeah, oh, NuclearPizza able to... No! Oh, okay, forced to pick it up. Almost lost that goalie. That would have been huge. Drops it over here. Forced to drop it over there. But, yeah, now bringing it all the way back to his fort to heal it up. And, yeah, right now, Tangi is actually ahead in the upkeep again, 30-36. And NuclearPizza getting as much salvage as he possibly can. Okay, now Tangi does have level 2 bombs, whereas NuclearPizza has a lot in his upgrades. 2 in armor, 3 in heal, and 1 in heal Nova, which is amazing. And might now start to... I'm assuming he's going to probably concentrate on spitting out goalies. He only has 6 more units left in his upkeep. 3 more units worth of room, or 3 more upkeep worth of room for his units, I guess. And, oh, now 3 more rebels get dropped over here on the weak spot. So doing quite a lot of damage. NuclearPizza really needs to respond to this. That damage is going down really, really fast for the units that have been allocated to it. And NuclearPizza forced to just try to block as much as he can. And this last rebel on the corner, that's probably going to be it. Follows Tangi back, but there is 1 rebel on the corner right here. And it is going to be able to get the last hit, unless... Oh, Nuclear... Oh, no. He doesn't get the block! He doesn't get the block. The Rebel shot right here through the corner. Wow, wow, wow. Rebel, nice damage, NuclearPizza says. But, yeah, GG. Tangibility taking this game on Dust over NuclearPizza. I did... that last Rebel, I thought NuclearPizza had that block down. I mean, whether he had the block down or not, it would have been easy to get the final finish just by a single, you know, 1 more set of Rebel drops. It would have been pretty... It would have been pretty trivial for Tangi to get that finish, but yeah, that initial mid push that was awesome. That push, and then the push into the forward when NuclearPizza started moving, started leapfrogging those busters in. Tangi decided to push out. I think that was coincidental because it was pretty much at the exact same time. I highly doubt that he noticed. I highly doubt that the fact that he noticed that NuclearPizza was starting to move up with busters was the reason he pushed out in the first place. Just because of the timing, it was like exactly at the same time. But you know, luckily for Tangi, it worked out incredibly well. He was really overwhelming the units, especially because NuclearPizza lost so many at that mid fight. But then moving out, he didn't go for he didn't go for the kill, and he didn't go for the forward, or sorry, the close. Kind of want to ask Tangi as to you know, why he decided to stop them there. I mean, yes, NuclearPizza had a lot of units in defense, yes. But I mean, with the advantage that Tangi had, you know, he could have just done a push, set them to C, did a little bit of spreading, stuff like that, or did a push and did some micro, and that probably would have been enough. Well, yeah, it is risky. It definitely is risky. That's pretty much yeah. I could understand not pushing, but he could have easily pushed to T. That was interesting too. But NuclearPizza taking it back from domination, almost making a comeback there. I think if he was able to survive that entire attack, he would have been able to make a full comeback. Like if he had more forward health, if it wasn't just up to a couple of drops, he would have been. I think he would have been. I mean, he had the goalies in his loadout versus you know, Tangi didn't have any real late game units except for the roller, and the roller, it would have tanked the damage for the goalies, and then the Longhorn would have been able. You know, it's questionable, but the goalies are a huge weapon. NuclearPizza was able to get to the, you know, reach level 7. However, by then, I mean, you know, and that's pretty much it. By then, he was enough behind that it wasn't enough for him to take it. Anyway, enough of my jibber jabber. AirMech Maelstrom tournament, 2v2 tournament, June 13th. And it is going to be Carbon sponsored. So guys, sign up if you want to play. Sign up order is priority is in order of signups. What is wrong with me today? I can't think. But yeah, priority is in order of signups. So sign up when you can. Find a teammate, form that team, get some practice in, earn your competitors' badges, and earn some recognition. This is RUI, and that is game. See you next time.